3-6 on snow passes.
Really? We're live.
All right, we are alive. So we had some technical difficulties. I'm not sure what's going on, but might have to reschedule this.
It works now, though.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's in the chat room. Not sure yet.
Looks like people are watching. There's 4 or 5.
We had some technical difficulties. I couldn't figure it out, so I had to reload it. It looks like we are live.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anybody can hear us. Connor Piles, hi, how you doing, bud?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, great. All right, so sorry about the difficulties, but we think we got it figured out. We had a couple requests to do a live event, and kind of like a Q&A, and so we figured we'd go ahead and do it. And if you guys have any questions that you want to ask us, we can answer any questions on the build. I might have some other topics that we can go over to, but I figured we'd start that out. If you guys have any questions on any of the installs that we did, or any other questions that you just want to ask us, we'll be glad to answer them. And just type in your question, and we'll go from there. So let's get started. So it looks like we got about 12 people in the chat room.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been basically doing this this build for over a year. And do we have any problems with the Highlifter A-arms? When we first put them in, we did have a problem with rubbing issues. And what we ended up doing was we went ahead and got some what we get, spacers.
We got spacers.
Yeah, a little bit. We got some spacers, and it ended up helping out. Now there's no rubbing issues at all. So the kit comes with like steering wheel locks, so that it doesn't go all the way locked. So that stops the rubbing issues. I've got my 29th XP 1000. I'm thinking about them. Yeah, we haven't had any issues with them. We actually got about 19.5 inches of ground clearance. So it gave us
ground clearance,
right. So we don't have any issues there. They're a great product and no issues at all. I went ahead and bought the ones with the pre-installed ball joints though. So that'll save you. They cost a little bit more, but that'll save you on some labor time. How many miles on a Ranger? Any issues? I have 0 issues with the Ranger. I've just done normal, maintenance, oil change, stuff like that. I think I had about 500 miles on it.
Yeah, you ain't got that many because we've only been on a few trail rides and just doing stuff around the house.
Right. Not overly used, but no issues at all. What setting do I run in trail riding? I usually run in standard mode unless I need the extra power. If I need the extra power, I'll go ahead and put it in performance mode. And as you guys all know, if you're not aware, we do have the Gilliman clutch and tune kit, and the tune only works when you're in the performance mode. So when you're in standard mode, It's just a regular 82 horsepower. But when you go into that performance mode, you might need it when you're climbing a hill or something like that, or you're going through some deep mud. We'll go ahead and we'll put it in performance mode, and that'll give us that extra power that we need.
It doesn't have any problem when you are not in performance mode.
No, I've never had any issues. The only thing is when you're in performance mode, the throttle response is a lot different than standard mode. It's a lot more peppier and it's a lot more jerky. You know what I mean? Because you're opening up that that valve body and that carburetor. So on stock, it doesn't open up all the way, but when you put the tune on, that valve opens up all the way, and that's how you get more horsepower and more airflow. So what else we got? Yes, the Gilman clutch kit was $500, and it's well worth it. It's well worth it. Like I said, it's just there for a button, and all you got to do is just turn to performance mode, and it's there. The power's there. How much money do you have in a rig? We did a video on that. I have what, 22
or 23.
$22,000 or $23,000 in a unit with all the the accessories that we added. I think the unit was like 13,300.
Yeah.
And then the accessories was like 8,000.
A lot of accessories in that thing.
Yeah. But it's over a whole year. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not something. I mean, I don't have a lot of money. It's just stuff that we worked on.
all at once.
Right. That's over a whole year and a half. So, that's how much we have in a rig. About 21, 22 somewhere area. Have you noticed your rear CV boots overheating driving down roads? I have 19 XP Crew 30s. They blow up like balloons. No. Do you? I have the 2.5-inch Marshall Motor Art kit. I don't know what lift kit you have on yours, but I didn't want to go anything over 2.5 inches because that's when you start running into those issues with the CV boots and the axle bearings and stuff like that. So, I haven't had any issues at all. Did you send your ECU? I sent the ECU to Gilliman, and it's a real quick turnaround, about a week. I sent it to him. You don't have to. If you want to buy the extra ECU, you can, and then you can keep your stock ECU. So if you ever have to go in for service or anything like that, you can just put your stock ECU on back on, and then you won't have any issues with that. Or you can. I've talked to Terry at Gilliman, or you can send it back to him, and he will retune it back to stock specs. So those are your two options there. Hey guys, all right. Pyrogen 68, what's going on, bud? Okay, hey Logan, if you have to ask, you can't afford it.
I thought he was talking about me, but it's Logan Young.
Have you thought about getting a Razor General? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started shopping for my unit, those were my three choices. It was the Razor, the General, and the Ranger. And then also I was looking at the Can-Am models too, with the X3 Maverick and the Defender. We are currently looking for a sport unit. I thought about getting a General, but more or less the General is like the Ranger, except for, I mean, it's a little more sporty.
It's a little sporty, but
yeah,
it's the same needs.
It's the same thing. So I wanted to have both. I mean, it's hard to do, but I want one other unit, and I want to keep the Ranger.
Well, that's what the channel is built on. Right.
The Ranger was built on a channel, and I don't want to get rid of it. And we figured that we can make the Ranger like a recovery / unit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? To where, we can still do the work around the house like we usually do. And then when we go out, we'll have the sport unit and a Ranger. And then if we get stuck, the Ranger's there to pull you out or whatever. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where we're going with that. But yes, we've looked at the new Razor Pro XP is very nice. It's pricey, but it's nice. On a crude time. Yeah, Zach. If you had the same lift kit, it's probably the extra weight on a crew. I agree with you on that. It's a possibility. Dirt, great. Yeah, just send it to them. That's, I mean, cheapest way. Just send him your ECU. You'll get it back in a week. Good guy to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't had Cody. I haven't had any issues with the axles. None whatsoever. I'm a little worried about the. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm sure you guys all heard the horror stories with the turf mode. Okay. I am worried about that. And we've heard a lot of things about them breaking on regular stock tires. And then if you put the bigger tires on, it's a possibility that it could break. I know that's a weak spot on the 2018s. So we're still deciding on whether we want to do turf mode delete. The only thing is that's kind of
Risky.
Well, it's not only that, it's very hard to do. I mean, I don't have any experience in transmissions or anything like that. So that would be something that I'd have to, maybe find somebody that can help me do it. But yeah, that's the only thing. Have you thought about the Honda? Yes, I have thought about the Honda Talon.
That is.
I tell you what, the Honda Talon, we went to a couple dealers and then we went to this past show up in Columbus. The Honda Talon is very comfortable. I mean, it's probably when you get in it, I mean, it feels like a car. It's very comfortable. I love the Honda.
It's made by a car company.
Right. So yes, I love the Honda Talon. The direct drive is nice too. I don't know how I feel about that though. I heard, and this is just from what I'm hearing, is sometimes it's not always in the right gear when you're driving, especially in the trails. So I was a little leery about that. I heard the CVTs, they're going to get up and go, and you're not going to have those issues. So that's the only thing about the Honda Talon I'm a little weary about, but it's very nice. It's a very nice unit, and the other thing I don't like, I don't know if I don't like it, but I have 110 horsepower now in my Ranger, okay, with the Gilliman clutch tune kit and the muffler. Honda Talon's only like 110. I kind of want something a little more powerful, to be honest with you guys. I mean, I know they make that turbo kit, but who wants to pay $5,000 for a turbo kit? I mean, I'd rather buy a unit that already has a turbo on it.
Yeah.
So that's my thoughts on the Honda Talon. Okay, as soon as my oldest son gets back from Persian Gulf, we will be willing big time. Keep up the great work. All right, Dirt, no problem, man. Get the 5-year extended warranty and let them meet the note. Yeah. I thought about I can still get the extended warranty too. Usually after Cody. Done pulling everything. Okay, Dirk, you bought the new Ranger. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, the Hondas are nice. They're known for their reliability. That's a plus for the Hondas. But what is up with the turf mode? Guess I'm behind on research. Well, usually what happens on the turf mode issues, and it could be there's like a gear and there's a reverse chain in there, and on that turf mode, okay, what happens is the bolts back out, and when they back out, they get caught up in there, and then they put a hole in your case. And if you go on to any Ranger forums, or if you go on Facebook and go on the Ranger page, just type in turf mode, and you'll see all kind of pictures of people who have broken their turf mode. Now there's some people that have never had any issues, and I don't know if it's more of a driver error or a little bit of both driver error and the manufacturer.
Could be a little bit of both.
Yeah. So I'm not sure on that. It just scares me because I've seen all the pictures, and it's not cheap. That's like a $2,000 repair. I mean, you need a whole new case because it just pops a hole right out the back of it. And by eliminating that reverse chain and putting that turf delete gear in there, then you don't have any more issues to worry about with a bolt backing out or that chain breaking. So that's the turf delete issue. Has anyone had any problem with random engine light and limp mode? I have not had any problems. I know that when I sent my ECU to Gilliman, that takes care of some of those issues. Those limp modes that come on for no reason at all, that gets rid of those bugs. You can go on Gilliman Innovations website and he talks about that stuff. And that's another reason why I set my ECU to get tuned. What else? Yes, I have thought about snorkeling the machine. Here's a problem with that. When you snorkel that, you have to see there's two kits. There's the high lifter kit, and then there's what's the other one? Warriors kit.
I think it's Warriors.
Yeah, there's two kits. There's a high lifter kit that you can buy, and then there's the Warriors kit that you can buy. The high lifter kit comes out behind the window, and I think the Warriors kit goes into the cab in front of the rear window. Okay, so I can't get the Warriors kit, and don't quote me on that kit, but I'm not sure that's the name of it. But there's another kit where it goes inside the cab, and then there's the high lifter kit that goes outside the cab. When you put the high lifter kit on the outside, you have to cut your bed. Okay, you have to cut the back of the bed. Plus, I have that headache rack on it now. So now the headache rack is in the way, and you have to cut the bed. Well, I'm not a fan of cutting the bed, and that's the problem with that. So that's the reason why I haven't snorkeled it. And I have the rear mirror, so I haven't bought the rear windshield, so I haven't bought the other kit because I want to keep the rear windshield in. So it's kind of catch-22 on that. And I tell you what, if I would have just waited a little bit longer when they came out with that new backcountry Ranger, okay, which I would have bought that one, okay, because that already came with the A-arms and everything, and it came with the snorkel kit. And I was talking to one of my subscribers, Derek, and we investigated on taking that snorkel kit from the backcountry unit and putting it on our unit. And it's extensive and it's expensive. It's like $2,000 to do it, and that's buying all the parts stock from Polaris, and it was just too expensive. Where, I mean, it's just not worth it. I melted. I definitely just don't want the warranty issues. I got a 5-year warranty. Yeah, I was worried about the warranty issues too. I did not get the extended warranty, so that's kind of why I went that route. But like I said, you could always send your ECU back to get it detuned, or buy the ECU off of him, and then you'll still have your stock ECU at home. So if something does happen, you can just switch them out. Now the clutches, you'd have to take the clutches out, of course, because there's weights that come with the kit that you have to change the weights in the clutch, and so that's something. But it just depends on what your warranty problem is. I melted the bed. Okay, you melted your bed. That's how you did it. Okay. Yeah, I never thought about melting it. What, like, how much did you have to melt away for it to fit? I'm assuming you'd have to at least an inch, I would think, for the pipes to fit up there. I think they're like, yeah. And do you have a headache rack? That's my other question for you, because we have a headache rack, so that's kind of like in the way. What's the largest rim tire combo I can run? Ranger. Okay, you installed the high lifter A-arms today, front and rear. You could probably go, I have 30 by 10 by 14s on mine right now. And you could probably go, what, 31?
Get a little bigger.
31, 32. Yeah. You could probably go 14-inch rim. You could probably do that.
Because how much room do we have? We have no rubbing issues.
No, we have no rubbing issues. We got about, I don't know, maybe 2 inches clearance
Yeah.
now. We got about 2-inch clearance. So I wouldn't say no bigger than a 31 because the carnivores that we have are a true 30-inch tire. You'll have some factory tire units that say they're 30, but they're only 29. Carnivores are actual true 30-inch tire. Let's see here. I pre-cut the holes and then melted the pipes to fit in it, and it fit within OEM headache rack. Wow. Okay. Okay. So you have the OEM rack and it still fit. Wow.
That might be an idea.
That might be something that we have to investigate then. I wasn't sure on the headache rack. Okay. That we might be able to do something like that then. Yeah. Okay. My pre-order for 2020 Mustang Chevy GT 500 is delayed until at least December. This is so bad. I was supposed to get it next week. Mustang GT. Okay. They are very nice cars. I have owned Mustangs in the past. I think I have, what was it, a 2005 GT? Yeah, I had a 2005 GT Mustang. I love cars. I'm a car enthusiast too. And I've had some cars in my time. Tabitha Lion, 14-inch rim though. Yeah, I'm on a 14-inch rim. Yeah, I wouldn't go any bigger than 14. You go 15, then you're going to have problems. I would stay on a 14-inch rim, and the biggest I would go would be 31. And I think the factory Polaris recommends no bigger than 29. But that's without the hydraulic arms. Have you heard of the light bar mount? That would work. Flip down windshield. A light bar mount that would work with a flip down windshield. I'm pretty sure the EMP brackets would work.
Yeah.
Because that's what I have on mine now, and I think if I had a flip down, yeah, I think it would work.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we talked about it though.
Yeah.
That it was working.
You'd have to do some measurements, but the EMP LED brackets, they're real nice units, and I think we put ours all the way at the top.
So went as high as we could.
Yeah,
we didn't lower it at all.
Right. Yeah, I would check out the EMP light brackets. So let's see, what else can we talk about? They got all these new units coming out, and with the new 2020 Razor Pro XP, I mean, that unit's phenomenal. 181 horsepower. We've been really taking a serious look at that unit. And then they got the new Ranger that came out, the 2020 Ranger 1000, which replaced the XP 900. It's almost like an XP 1000.
Very similar.
Very similar body-wise. The engine's not the same. The bottom end is, but the top half isn't. It's only a single overhead cam, where the XP is dual overhead cam. It's got a lot less horsepower, 62 horsepower, I believe, 61. Where the Ranger XP comes with 82 horsepower. So that's a new unit out, and then they got the new Polaris General 1000 Deluxe. That's 64 inches wide now, but it's not cheap. I think it's like $20 some $1,000, but that's a good looking unit. And then we got all these other manufacturers that are coming in with the sport units. The Kawasaki KRX 1000 just came out. That thing looks like a beast. And the only thing is, it's low on horsepower again, and I mean, I know where they're trying to compete with. They're trying to compete with the Honda Talon, and then the regular Razor XP 1000, not the turbo units. Those are all NA units. So I understand where they're trying to compete, but still only has 112 horsepower. and we're looking for more than that. So, but those are some new units that are out. We have looked at the one-seater RS1. We thought about that unit. Not too expensive. And I heard it's very capable trail machine. The only thing is you're just in there by yourself. So I don't know how fun that is, but I mean, we'll just keep looking and see what's going on from that.
Yeah, a lot of new stuff coming out.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, and we will be in. We're going to be traveling to Canada this weekend. Okay, we're going to the Power Sports. It's like one of the biggest shows in Toronto, and we're hoping to get some good footage for you guys and get a closer look at all these new units that came out. Everything's going to be up there. So it's supposed to be real huge, and
It's actually going to be a Polaris booth. We didn't have one
at the AIM Expo.
Yeah, the AIM Expo.
Yeah. So everybody's going to be there. We're going to try and get a lot of pictures for you guys, pictures and of the new KRX, and try to get an in-depth review on all of them, and show them to you guys while we're there. So that'll be this weekend that we're going to be going up to Canada, Toronto. So we're going to drive up. It's not too far for us. We live in Northeast Ohio, so it's like a 4-hour drive. So we're going to go ahead and drive up there this weekend, get some footage for you guys. So those videos will be coming up. And 2020 XP Pro is the best side-by-side on the market right now. I tend to agree with you. I mean, the interior, the ergonomics, or anything in the interior of that unit, I mean, they just blew it out of the park. I mean, it's so nice. I mean, they got you know, controls on the steering wheel if you go with the ultimate version. They got an old crap button. So I mean, it's a red button, and you hit it. They call it. I don't want to swear, but it's an old crap button. So if you see a big G out coming, I mean, you hit that button and it automatically stiffens up your shocks and everything, so you can take it better. I mean, that's pretty cool. The seats are new. It's wider. It's longer. I believe it's what 99-inch wheelbase now. 96-inch wheelbase. So yeah, it looks way better than the previous Razor, and it's probably the top of R2.
It's up there.
It's up there with what we want to get. It's definitely 1-2 or 1A. You know what I mean? I mean, we're looking at the Can-Am. Be honest with you guys. I mean, we're not gonna BS you guys. Can-Am Maverick X3s are very nice, very powerful. It's just a preference, I guess. I mean, if you want the extra horsepower, I mean, I know they just came out with that Turbo RR. It has 195 horsepower. I mean, it's just, I guess it's your seating preference.
Yeah.
It's basically they're both good machines. It's just basically what you prefer. I think from doing all my research, that's what I came up with. Joey, what's up, buddy? Glad you joined us. Great to see you. Have you thought of plow for the Ranger at all? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's going to be a future video. We're looking into them right now. So yes, we have thought about a plow because it does snow up here in Ohio. So
them Ohio winters.
Yeah.
It gets bad.
Right.
Up to your knee.
Right. Like right now, I have a 4-wheeler and there's a plow on that, but it's only like a 45-inch.
You gotta keep going back.
Yeah.
Back, forth,
Where
back,
if I
forth.
got like a nice plow for the Ranger, man, I could be done with real quick. For the 4-wheeler is going to take me some time.
Mm-hmm.
But, yes. Great to see you too, Joey. Great to see you. Glad you joined us. We do have a company contacted us, and we are going to be doing a video within the next week or so. They are sending us a heater. So we will have a heater for Zeus.
which will just go along with the plow.
You're right, right. So that video is coming up. That's going to be a good video for you, a good install video for you guys. If you guys have those units out there that are not no heaters, just a regular Ranger like we just bought, and you want to add a heater in there, and you have doors and stuff like that. So we still haven't figured out what we're going to do. We're going to have a heater, but we're only going to have half doors.
Yeah.
So we got to figure out
It's
what
going
we're
to heat you up some, though.
Yeah, it's going to keep your feet warm, but the heat's not going to stay in there unless we get those full doors.
Yeah.
So we're not sure on the doors yet. We're looking at stuff like that right now. Cool. Yes, we are going to love the heater. Yes, I know you have a North Star, so you got a nice unit. But yeah, it's going to be nice to have a heater in there. We just got to figure out the door situation. I'm from New Hampshire. I was looking to get the KFI plow. Definitely would be. Yes, yes. We have been looking at the KFI plow, and then we've obviously been looking at the Polaris heavy duty plow, the OEM one that you can get from Polaris. I'm assuming the KFI is going to be a lot cheaper than the Polaris one. But with the Polaris one, I mean, it's kind of like lock and ride. It's real easier. So we've been going back and forth from that. I don't know.
It's price versus, how easy it's going to be to install.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet. We got to do a little more research on that. But yeah. So what other videos we got coming up? We still got to do our tire review video. We want to do that, but we're waiting for some mud so that we can show you some clips of the tires working. We just haven't had any mud. It's been real dry this summer. Not too bad. So we're waiting on that tire review to give you guys. We're going to probably do a review on all the LED lights that we've done, and we're going to do that. And let's see what else. We got some more questions. Yeah, Louisiana. I know you need that air down there.
Yeah.
You got that heat. Yep. Is there any giveaways coming up? Giveaways? Is that what you mean, Logan? Is there any giveaway? Is there any giveaways coming up? Any giveaways?
I'm guessing giveaways.
Is that what you mean, Logan? Giveaways?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. We are currently at, I think, 1650 or something like that, 1,650 subscribers. We want to do another giveaway when we get to 2,000 subscribers. So, and it's going to be bigger, obviously, because that's 2,000 subscribers. But yeah, we do want to have a giveaway. We're hoping to have one by December, hopefully.
Tell your friends.
Tell all your friends. Get them to subscribe. We appreciate all you guys. We appreciate all your support. And we basically just do this for fun. We're not into it. We're not making any money or anything like that.
No.
So, I mean, eventually we would like to grow this to a big channel, but right now we're just a small channel. We're just having fun and doing install videos and giving information to you guys.
Making our way up.
Right. Yep. You got to earn your keep. You got to keep going. You got to keep grinding, and that's what we're doing.
Well, there's a lot of channels out there you got to compete with too, though.
Yeah, and it is what it is. We try to give out good content to you guys, and hopefully, that builds the channel. We've been doing it 10 months?
Yeah.
We started in this late
December.
And then we started really hitting the road in January. We started putting out videos. We try to do a video once a week for you guys. That's what our goal is. We know a lot of other channels do 2 or 3 videos a week, but obviously, I mean, we don't have the means to, do 2 or 3 videos every week. Now, if we had a lot of subscribers and stuff like that, then yeah. But we try to do the best we can for you guys. Okay, so that answers your question, Logan. You guys have any other questions? Any questions about the build or anything like that? We do want to do, what else we got coming? We got the heaters coming, and then the we want to put the electric dump bed on.
Mm.
So we want to do that video.
You just sent me.
I don't know.
The big dono.
But you don't know.
I think you just sent us $50.
Joey, you just sent me $50.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joey. Appreciate that. That's what it looks like.
Mhm.
I don't know. This is the first time we've ever done a live,
So no.
so we're kind of like new at this.
We're like clueless.
Yeah, we're kind of, you know, all new. So, but I appreciate that very much. What else? So what do you guys think? What do you guys want to see? What other content would you guys like to see? What are you guys looking for? That would be a question for you guys. Any ideas on other videos you'd like to see?
Different installs, vlogs.
Right.
More trail.
Thank you, Joey. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Really appreciate that. There's only so many things that you can put on the Ranger.
Yeah. Right.
So we have to start thinking about other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And do you guys like the vlogs? I mean, we can do those. That's kind of what we're doing when we're going to the shows, the expo shows. Those are kind of like slash vlogs info for you guys to look at. And what else?
Trail videos.
Trail videos?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to see some more
Mud
trail?
bogging.
More mud bogging? More than 2-inch mud? Okay. I got you. The thing there is
Not a lot of places.
not a lot of places around here have those big mud bogs. We would have to go far away. I mean, at least
far.
yeah.
That's far.
And then some of the trails around here are only open certain weekends.
Yeah, because they close in the winter.
Right, and they close in the winter, so it'd have to be, down south. But yeah, I get you. We want to get dirty. We want to get dirty some more. I see that thing working around the property. Oh, okay. You want to see the thing working around the property? Okay. We can do that.
Show how the plow works.
Yeah, we can show you how the plow works and all the other stuff that we do with it around the property. Okay. That's a good idea. And what's your favorite park that you've been to? I would say my favorite park I would say Phoenix Off-Road Park. And that was the one, I think it was just me and Mikey that went on that one. The reason why I liked it is because of the setup and the roads, the trails were not as, they were wide. Yeah. And we've been in some other places where.
Very first place we went.
Yeah, the very first place where we got all that damage on the units.
Yeah.
I mean, those trails right there were pretty treacherous. And the thing is, with the Ranger, it's top heavy.
Yep.
Okay. So you got to be careful because you can easily flip that. I mean, if you get on a decline like that, I mean, you're flipping. If you go
a tree, that's
right, yeah. If you go to our first trail video, you'll see, and I stiff armed that tree, and that was the only way I saved it from flipping, and that was on camera. But there were a couple other ones that we lost the footage, where I had to do the same thing. I had to put my arm out to stop it from flipping. So
that was my favorite place to go, but I was on a 4-wheeler. That place is more made for 4-wheelers and dirt bikes.
Right, but I would have to say Phoenix Off-Road Park. That was probably my favorite place. And the last one we went to, Bay Area, that wasn't bad either. But that was more for beginners. That
place had probably the deepest mud we've been to, though. That one stretch it had.
Yeah. We definitely want to hit some place. And see, here's another thing why we haven't hit those mud bogs, those deep ones, because we don't have a snorkel kit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another reason. So we need to get a snorkel kit.
Remember that stiff one?
Yeah, you remember that stiff arm. Yep, that brought me back to my football days. But yeah, so yeah, we can do some more trail videos. We want to do a winter trail video.
That'd be fun.
So
But where's open around here in the
we
winter?
probably have to go farther away. We might have to go to I'd have to check on Mines and Meadows, and that's in Pennsylvania. That's about an hour away from us.
That place is nice.
So we do want to hit that place. We heard it's a real nice place, but I have to check to see if they're open in the winter. So that'd probably be the next trail video that we do would be probably at Mines and Meadows. What else? Mud videos. Yep, got that covered. And so I guess if you guys don't have anything else, we'll go ahead and we'll start wrapping this up. Like I said, we will be in Canada. We'll be in Toronto this weekend. So look for a video. Probably, we're going Saturday, and we're going to be there all day Sunday. So probably a video either Monday. Next Monday, we'll have a video out on the Toronto show. And hopefully we get some good footage there, some good pictures for you guys.
We should get plenty of footage.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going. I mean, it's supposedly very huge, and it's gonna be a great time.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll start out vlog style like we did on the last one, and then we'll go ahead and let you guys see that next week, and then we'll have the heater video coming. So that's coming up, and then some other stuff. So
Canada's like a little vacation, but business trip right now.
Right. Definitely. So just make sure like I said, we really appreciate all you guys. I mean, I know there's like 10 of you in here. We appreciate it. But we just thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. Please follow us on Instagram. I am working on a website right now that we're going to try and get up and running. It's almost done. It's up and running right now, but it's not completed. But it's going to be UTVDIRT.com. But it's not ready yet. But if you guys want to check it out, you can check out the website. It's not completed. But we'll have that.
Peter.
Hey, Peter. Peter from Australia. How you doing, Peter? I wasn't sure the time zone. It's got to be in the morning over there, ain't it? Wasn't sure if you'd be at work or something. But Peter PK, he's from Australia, and he's a great supporter for us. And it's midday. Okay, cool. But yeah, we appreciate all your support. Thanks for the Q&A video. Keep up the good work, guys. Your build is looking awesome. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate that. I really do. Hopefully, when we get this next unit, we can do some more videos on that unit. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that video too. Even though you might not have a Ranger, there's only so many things that we can do to a Ranger. Yes, I would love to do a group ride. I would love to do a group ride sometime.
Awesome.
That would be fun. Very
Congrats,
fun.
Peter.
Oh, all right, Peter, you got your Ranger. All right, buddy. Nice. Nice. You have to send me some pictures. But yeah, you can email them to me or whatever. Or we're on Facebook too. So you guys want to check out our UTV DIRT Facebook page, you guys can do that. Just send us a friend request. We'll go ahead and accept you as a friend, and then you guys can get some updates on that website too. But our main thing is Instagram and YouTube community tab now that we can use. But yeah, I would definitely love to do a group ride. I don't know where some of you guys are from, like how close you are and stuff like that. But I'd have to go to Australia to do a group ride with Peter. So
I don't know
that's
how
pretty
we're getting
far.
Zeus there, but
Okay, Latonia.
ooh,
That's very close.
That's
You're like a half hour away.
that's cool.
Not even.
half,
Definitely.
yeah, half hour.
Yep. I took it to the farm yesterday and haven't had a smile. Great. Great. Glad you're enjoying it, Peter. Logan Young, Arizona. Okay.
It's fun out there.
Yeah. I tell you what, we do want to do some rides out west, but it's obvious, that we that costs money and stuff like that. So as we get bigger, we do want to do that. We want to go to Arizona. We want to go to Moab. We want to go to Glamis, which is this weekend. We can't go to Glamis because it's like a 24-hour drive, and we figured Toronto's a lot closer, so we decided to go to Toronto instead. But, meet halfway in New Hampshire. Okay. Peter, your kids wanted to sleep in it. Great. Hey, they're big enough. That bed's big enough.
There you go.
You could definitely put a couple kids in the back there. But yeah, definitely we want to do something like that as we grow. And we appreciate you guys. Like I said, just spread the word, and hopefully we keep growing. We get bigger. There are a lot of other YouTube channels that when I first started looking into this that were small like me, and now they're huge.
Side by side.
Side by Side blog is one of them. I mean, when I started watching them, they were like me, So, and they're very entertaining too. So they're a great group. I hope to one day meet them. So hopefully in the future we can maybe do some type of collab with them.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we're a small channel, so but you never know. You should do a meet at Moab. Yes, I'd love to do that.
Cool.
I would love to do that. Moab is one of my places that I want to go ahead and I want to ride at. Definitely. Louisiana, yep. You got some mud down there. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You have some mud down there. I got another subscriber who lives down there, Derek, and he's down there. He's got a Ranger too. But yeah, definitely Louisiana. It'd be nice. Go down there in the wintertime in Ohio so we can go to some nice warm weather.
Yeah.
That'd
Get away from this cold.
That would be great. But I've been watching all your videos again and again so I can replicate your Zeus. You're going to cost me a fortune. You're not the only one that said that to me. There's a lot of people who have threatened to stop watching my channel because they're spending too much money. So yeah, I know it's not a cheap hobby, but we enjoy doing it, and it's just fun. So, but yeah. So with that said, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. We've been on for about 48 minutes. Unless you guys have any other questions before we go. What's up, Dirt Man? Jonah, all right. What's up, buddy? Love every episode. It's great. Dean and Jonah from Duluth, Minnesota. Okay. All right, cool. What's up, buddy? Glad you like the stuff. Okay, we will see you next time. Happy trails. Okay, Logan. Next time, have a good night. You guys too. So like I said, appreciate everything you guys have done for us. Thank you again. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and spread the word. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We'd appreciate it. So with that said, we will see you on the next one. And one last one from Peter. The wife said I need to open up another business. Anyway, good to see you guys. And we'll send some pics. All right, that sounds cool. All right, thanks, Joey. I appreciate it. All right, Zach, thank you. Appreciate it. And with that said, we will go ahead and I'll say my famous line. See you on the next one.